So, today we are at a fun day, fun day, fun day. Fun day ki Sunday.
Sunday fun day to change our fun days of life.
Exactly. So, how does it get any better than this? And the topic is fear. We have done it many times. We have talked about many times. We know it is fucking nothing. Still, we give it so much of importance. So, all the DJCCs and all the past juniors that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and get them out? Let's have the Insta also live. I forgot to put. So today is Sunday and fun day. Like you said, fun day to let go of our fun days. Fundas. Awesome. I am so very grateful for you guys. Yeah, I'm really so grateful that I need to get up on a Sunday morning and be with you guys. How often people are so lonely. People don't have anybody to be with, anybody to play with. So let's today get the sense of fear. What is it for you? What would you like different in your life right away? Is it, are you comfortable where you are? Or is it something that you know deep down is possible and can be created and can be achieved and had and played with? And like Nipi said, do you ever feel stagnant? I mean, she didn't say it in those words, but like nothing more. There is nothing more. Not, I think, not after coming to Access. I don't think there is anything, there is nothing more. I still probably want to change quite a few things.
Like
Getting in touch with me. Because the only time we do create any difficulty in our life is when we function from not being present, when we function from unconsciousness, anti consciousness, when you cut off our awareness. When we function from what is not true for us. Hi, Param.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a nice weather. I got up just now.
I know.
एंजेला कर रही है ज्वाइन 14th को.
क्या है? What is there? 14th?
Being you?
अच्छा, आपकी क्लास
शाम को.
बुक रीड मैं देखती हूँ.
Yeah, let's have a lot of fun. Because last time we did, I wasn't a being CF. So
अच्छा, now you're being UCF.
अंजला ये शाम को है ब्रेकफास्ट का बहाना नहीं.
नहीं, ब्रेकफास्ट का बहाना तो नहीं होता.
let's not push her. Let's give her the choice.
No, I'm just saying.
नहीं, they are just giving me the
Just
possibility.
like to have you here. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Get that.
We like to have our own
Like
plan.
Yes, that's
where we are pulling you.
I know.
Nudging her.
Yeah. So, which are the different ways? Do you realize that there are different ways of navigating this reality? Beyond what we have learned?
Totally. Because the moment you go into otherwise conventional way the mind is thinking. You want
Utopian
to,
ideals.
yeah, you go and want to have solutions as per the mind's reality. But you know today that oh, मजा नहीं आ रहा इसमें. Then you want to just um, allow
Yeah,
the
just allow.
allow everything, the molecules to find new ways, different ways.
Because all these things are past, our country, our family, our religion, our culture. Traps us, holds us in not looking at what else is possible. I'm not saying that you have to let go of them. Have them and go beyond. If you, supposing you just go to some place where you've never been before and you don't know anybody there, and you will automatically look through a different lens, not from this is the way I want to be. It's a total freedom to be who you truly be. What would you choose there? They will, have no rules. Don't have to follow anything. You're nothing. You're nobody there. I want to go solo somewhere. I've been saying it since quite some time. The time hasn't come, or I haven't chosen. I think I haven't chosen. All the limitations, all the fears, maybe, that are not letting me choose to be and travel on my own, I today destroy and uncreate them. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys. Provides basis, creations, and beyonds.
I have a question.
Yes, please go for it.
So, Kamal, it happens at times, like when it's not a new thing. It was there in my universe, pehle bhi. So, whatever, like while I go for travel, so I have this fear कि पीछे से कुछ घर में हो जाएगा. And I've been poking podding, sending it back to the senders, clearing the entities. Now, what can I do? So that restricts me from traveling alone or without family. So what do I do about it?
You tell me, what would you like to do about it? How important are you in your life?
So this one thing
On
actually,
Insta. Sorry.
this thing keeps me restricted. Ki nahi, I have to be like.
So without you, the world won't go on.
Nahi, without me, the
If
world will
something
go.
happens when you're there, can you do something? Thanks to the flights and thanks to easy communication, easy transportation. Then my son keeps saying, I can't go because dates आ जाएंगी शूट के लिए, तो फिर मैं कैसे करूँगा? मैं लास्ट मोमेंट तक नहीं डिसाइड कर सकता. ओ मैंने ये कर लिया और डेट आ गई. And I don't have the guts to tell him that you are creating it. You know, he says, मैं नहीं जा सकता, मेरे को जाना है. His partner had gone for workshops to Bangkok and he wanted to go there and he kept saying till the last day, and then he flew on the 16th, 15th, workshops are finishing, so 1 month, 1 week, and there I get to hear from him, oh, there were dates aa gayi piche se. What do you think that's happening? What have
So,
you made so vital about holding on to what you got?
wow.
Fear that you'll not have. So everywhere you hold as a stability point yourself and trap yourself in the life that you wouldn't want to have, which doesn't allow you to choose greater, would you be willing to destroy and get it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all night shots, all 100 shots, boys, provides, bases, creations, and beyond. Here is a construct. It's an invention. You got to choose you in order to get what you want in life. You got to recognize when you're not doing that. And ask, is this the life that I like to have, rather than going into conclusions of पीछे कुछ हो जाएगा तथास्तु, because the universe is only will make you right. The universe has your back. It will say yes, yes sir, I will create it. You just step out of the house, I will create it.
Thanks for that stability point thing. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And holding on to what I already have. Yeah. Quite an awareness. Thank you.
Yeah. And face the fear, like we've heard it before the access also. Face the fear and move on. Fear is just your own creation.
Yeah, I was about to say that let's make it more blunt for her and ask her कि क्या लगता है क्या हो जाएगा?
वही बिल्कुल, फिर
कह
क्या
के
होगा?
देख
Like this is the favorite. फिर क्या होगा? अच्छा, एंजेला, आप जाओगे तो फिर क्या होगा?
हाँ वही कोई मिस हैपनिंग या कुछ ऐसी वाली फीलिंग
फिर
आती
क्या
है.
हो जाएगा?
कैसी मिस हैपनिंग?
Like when my dad was there, I used to like कि उनको कुछ ना हो जाए. अब ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं होता. I already lost him. So probably मुझे लगता है मुझे खुद को लूज करने का डर रहता है. वो मैं उनपे सिर्फ एक नाम डाल देती हूँ कि यहाँ कुछ हो जाएगा. So it's like not choosing me and that fear of losing myself, getting out of control.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we don't want to be out of control. So please run this 30 days, 30 times. What was it? Or what energy, space, consciousness can I be to be totally out of control, out of concentricities, out of linearities, out of form, structure, significance, out of I put that.
Linearities. I've started running this. Thank you.
And also another thing is coming up that maybe you're liking yourself being the wife, mother, whatever in roles. So why making wrong for that? Even if you're liking it, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Not blaming that. It's like कि travel भी तो करना है, जाना है. एक part तो वो क्या बोलते हैं ना, conflictual universes हो जाते हैं कि जाना भी है और नहीं भी जाना. So it gives.
Yeah, I'll
What
just
if
give you an example. I was there is my great grandson, great grandson, or what, I don't know, is getting married. My Jathani's grandson, I think. Huh? Our grandson is getting married in Dehradun. And I'm just sitting here. I think I haven't traveled for long and just feeling very comfortable. And ठंड है, ये all excuses. And मैं नहीं जाऊंगी. And then I got a phone call from my nephew saying कि कब पहुंच रहे हो? And I said नहीं, ठंड बड़ी है, डॉग्स बड़े हैं, उनको खाना, पीछे से कोई एयरबीएनबी वाला आ जाएगा, ये all that. I wasn't myself convinced when I was saying that. Are you convinced when you say that when you go? Are you certain or convinced? No, like you said, it's a conceptual reality. So it was like that. So all the excuses I was making, and he said, "ये चाची तो मैं नहीं जानता." I give your example. What are you saying? ये वो ये you all drink, man. I'll do it. I'll manage it. I'll be there. And suddenly I told him, yes, I'll be there. So it's all excuses. So everywhere you are making excuses that you are the most important person for everybody else and you can't choose for you. So what are you trying to tell people and tell yourself? It's where you try to make something not important for you.
Yeah, thank you for this awareness, क्योंकि मैं वहीं जा रही थी कि when there are classes तब तो मैं पहुंच जाती हूँ, तो मेरे पास कोई excuse नहीं होता।
I know, मैं अभी आपको होके आई हूँ।
तो वहाँ ट्रैवल के लिए तो there is no excuse, like it's like when it's traveling solo, तो I'll dig into that.
So write it down.
What it's about.
Don't make yourself wrong or right. Just write it down. What are my reasons and justifications for not choosing this?
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
And everything that is, what would be true for me and what would I like to do? We've never considered what we like to do.
Mm.
Would
Yeah.
you like to be useless?
Yeah.
No, the energy was not there.
Yeah, useless. नहीं, अभी तो काफी शिफ्ट हो गया है,
हाँ,
यूजलेस हूँ तो हूँ,
बिल्कुल हो गया है और प्लीज what would
थोड़ा
you
बहुत
like
रह
for
गया
that?
होगा. Yeah, I'll work on that. Thank you
Yes, Nippy,
so
you were saying something in between. Sorry, I cut you.
निकल गया पर हाँ ये जरूर आ रहा है कि वो जब वो व्हेन वी राइट ना, तो ये भी नहीं पता कि ये सारी हमें छुतरी है कि सच्ची मुच्ची ट्रेवल करने का मन है भी कि नहीं है।
बिल्कुल, जहां होगा वहां एकदम
हाँ,
से निकल जाएंगे.
निकल
That is why
आएंगे।
I tell people that ये नहीं क्लास कर सकते, पैसा नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है, ये है. The moment you want to do something, you can do it. So it's you have created those. Gary always says 3 things you can't fight with. I don't have money. I am sick. I don't have time. Once people have decided that, then you cannot do anything about it. And fear is a distractor implant.
हाँ याद आ गया, वो पूछ रहे थे मैं क्या कह रही थी, अब याद आ गया। तो वो ये था कि जैसे यू सेड ना, योर नेफ्यू सेड ये चाची तो मैं नहीं जानता। जैसे मतलब कल मैं कुछ कर रही थी, आई हैव टू यू नो डिलीवर अ टॉक समवेयर, तो इन रिगार्डिंग माय प्रोफेशन, तो मेरे को लग रहा था अब ये मुझे बोरिंग लगने लग गया है, मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा उसको देखने को, है ना। तो अभी बात करते हुए समझ आ रही है, और सुबह भी आ गई थी कि ये वाली मतलब मैं खुद को, मैं तो नहीं, मैं जानती कि अगर मैंने कमिट कर दिया तो फिर मैं तो अच्छे से करूंगी। मतलब ये क्या बात हुई कि जी ये बोरिंग है, छोड़ो परे ये वो। व्हेन आई एम एड्रेसिंग अ फ्यू पीपल, उनके लिए ना बोरिंग हो, यही तो मेरा रोल है वहां पे, उनको वो चीज समझ आ जाए। तो मतलब ये मैं अपने से कैसे भाग सकती हूँ, मतलब अपने लिए भी आता है कि ये वाली मैं तो मैं नहीं जानती ना, मतलब मैं तो
But
आई एम नॉट
yeah,
दैट।
thank you for saying that because when I was saying and I agreed on it, now I'm saying I don't need to agree on it just because somebody else is saying. I need to find out with myself. Not I don't need to do things for others just because I've committed. I don't want to put myself in a box कि मैंने commit किया है तो मुझे ये करना ही है. Today I don't want to do it. I won't do it. That freedom do we don't give ourselves, है ना निपी?
या थैंक यू,
And
यस
we are making
दैट।
this so real and true for us कि मैं तो ऐसी हूं तो मुझे ऐसा होना चाहिए. No, I don't want to be. That's, I mean, how great is that? If I could choose to be who I truly be at that point, why should I brand myself and define myself and everybody else does that and then holds me ट्रिगर दैट दो द ट्रिगर्स. छोटा सा उसने कह दिया ये कि चाची तुम्हें जानती नहीं और ये चाची तुर पड़ी वहां पे.
आई लव यही मैं सुबह पूछ रही थी, अब मेरे को जवाब मिला. आई वाज आस्किंग कमल इन द मॉर्निंग कि now you've been in access for so many years, does it become stagnant sometime, or are you looking for more? ये more है कि मैं
Yeah, we are
और भी.
looking for more, but we get trapped. I mean, I was sharing it like once you shared it, it became clear to me that, oh my God, how much we put ourselves in the box that this is who I am and I have to stay true to that. No, I could change. Thank you. I got to be willing to be intimidating in order to get what I really want. We really actually need to recognize when we are intimidated. This intimidated me. ये Kamal, ये चाची तो, you know? Yeah, to get intimidated, you actually have to believe that you have fear. None of us have fear in our world. How about intimidating others in every now moment?
As
Being intimidating is fun. Infinite being would choose not to have the fun of intimidation for what reason? We have the ability to choose anything, do anything, have anything, be anything. Every way we put ourselves in a slot, in a box, and we would not choose something different just because we can and just because we would like to. Do you give yourself a freedom to choose whatever you like to, or you have to choose according to what you, everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POADs, bases, creations, and beyond. How often you walk up and people are scared of you?
it happens many a times.
Yeah. You scare people when you approach them with no judgment. और वो तो हमेशा उससे फंक्शन करते हैं कि इसका क्या जवाब देंगे, ये ऐसे बोलेगी तो फिर ऐसे बोलेगी तो फिर मैं ऐसे बोलूंगी तो फिर मैं वो होता नहीं है. तो they don't know how to handle you, what to say to you, where to go. Because this reality's whole, everybody here in this reality's whole life is based on judgment. It doesn't work on you, they don't know what to do. Or they may, in their confusion, may even be mean to you or make you bad, make you wrong. And how often have you been made wrong for your intensity?
Very often.
Don't suppress it, guys, just because people get scared. You're not scared, you're scary. I heard Gary say. And if you suppress it, you hurt your body dynamically because it invalidates your body. And body goes into a shell. That's when your cells become elliptical. When you suppress it, you make you wrong. You hide it. So that's why it's just for me, just for fun, never tell anyone. जब भी आप कुछ चुनते हो, मैं नहीं कर पाती, मैं नहीं, like you said, मैं नहीं जाती, मैं नहीं कर पाती. But if you chose that, wouldn't you be an invitation for people to choose greater?
Yeah. Yes.
How often you think when if other people like you, then you can like you. Otherwise, you're wrong.
Not anymore.
But yeah, because the reality is that if you like you, they'll like you. You don't like you, that's why that's the projection they see. And that's what they do, choose not to like you. Everywhere you're doing that and you've done that in any lifetime, would you be willing to give that up now? Just because you can and just because it's fun. 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 21, 24. 2024. 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 24. 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 24. Doubt and fear are two distractor implants. It's not real. So every time you say that, pock and pot the distractor implant you're functioning from. And also ask what's underneath that. And even if you don't know what's underneath that, clear it. So when your fear is actually absence of being, of presence, and absence of being you. Any time you are in distractor implant, you've given up yourself. Could an infinite being have fear? No. Then why would you? And everything that brought up or let down, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, creations, and beyond. Like I've said many times before, truth is, we as being only know joy, bliss, and ecstasy. Anyway, any degree away from it, you lost you. And everything else is a created reality. Fear is a created reality. So everything underneath fear that you have been telling yourself for trillions of years, you as an infinite being having fear, doesn't make sense. If it makes sense to you, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, creations, and beyond. So never align and agree with or resist and react to any kind of fear. Just POC and POD. POC and POD what this is, POC and POD what's underneath it, POC and POD where I bought it from, POC and POD whose reality it is. Because they say, oh, those Mobis strips, shikus, What is a Mobis strip? Mobis strip is an implant and it affects your DNA. It is a you know it shows up like वो एक होता था ना बच्चों का ऐसे करते जो जितना मर्जी करते जो वैसे ही रहता है वो कॉइल सा ही रहता है ना it never I don't know how to explain it. वो एक रस्सी भी लो
स्पाइरल बाइंड जो मैनुअल्स में होती है
हाँ it's a perpetual loop that turns in on itself, it never gets broken. What happened to Insta? Okay. Hi Guneet, Hari. How are you guys? I hope I'm making any sense to you. So it regenerates itself. It's like loop में. तो वो and how to explain it? And quantum particles hold that Mobius strip in place. And Mobius strips holds all the Shiku implants in place. What is Shiku? Anybody here?
The full form or what? I mean, like secret.
Full form.
It's a secret, coveted, hidden, invisible, unsaid, unacknowledged, and some unidentified.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to remember it. Somehow it just secret, hidden, invisible, covered, unseen, unsaid, unacknowledged, and undisclosed implants or explants. And they control us.
Kanwal, the moment you say Shuku, na, अगर वो नहीं भी पता तो you get the energy of that immediately.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. So POC and POD, everything that shikus about you today, that you were unwilling and unable to let go of yesterday and tomorrow. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, provides, basis, creations, and beyond. If you say 30 days, 30 times, this statement will make you invisible to any psychic attack. Because it changes the vibrations of you. Those vibrations can't attack you, can't find you to attack you. Because you're no longer like you were yesterday. So everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it? All right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, provides, basis, creations, and beyond. Hi, Neera. Ranjana. Yes, Param, you were saying something?
Yeah, it's so true, Kamal. कल ना मुझे कहीं जाना था शाम को, and I was wondering कि जाना है 50-50, like as we were just talking कि अपना ही झंडा है, and something got created and very important, and I couldn't even leave the seat, and when there were some documentation हो रही थी तो मेरा जो senior staff है, and they were saying नहीं हो सकता, कैसे होगा, अलीशा को फोन करना पड़ेगा, and she's traveling, and I really sitting there, I cleared the energy. And when I doing the pocket pot, and after the thing done, my staff said, "Ma'am, आपने कुछ बोला था?" तो मतलब you said something. I said, "I just cleared the energy of this cabin just now," and that thing got done. But I got delayed in the office, and Lali was shouting, and he was very angry. And today I said, "My God!" And I know that now you know okay, he misses me because we take dinner together at 7 o'clock. And I mean, he wants not misses, he wants me. We be there at home. तो मॉर्निंग मैंने बोला कि अभी मेरी हेल्पर डिडंट कम, द अदर डिडंट मेड डिडंट कम, I mean, she came and she says, "अच्छी चाय नहीं बनाई." मैंने एक सिप लिया तो छोड़ दिया. I asked Lali while during the class, I said, "Will you have tea?" He says, "Yes." He said, "आप ये खाएंगे?" ये खाएंगे. I said, immediately the molecule, although there was no anger in my body, but still the other side you see the molecules change, you know. And I said, it's so nice ना, कितना मेरे को याद करना और इकट्ठे खाना खाएं और ये चीजें. You know, I mean, I enjoy also when I sit with him in the evening, इकट्ठे बैठते हैं. So, and then Angela was saying about जाने का, मुझे तो पक्का था. Any phone used to come to my house, my parents' house, मुझे लगता है मेरे father की death हो गई. My father is gone. Now my father is gone, and we were just, somebody called me, okay, ma'am, you're the only lady selected from this so and Fla cruises. We want to take you for 4 days. Look at my excuse. I says, no, I can only go if my husband will go. I got a message, no, it's all got a clearance for Mr. Shegil also. Look at me. And again, it's not somebody saying kahan jana, mere andar se body ki law
So,
nikal. And I'm
are
like,
those excuses that you're giving yourself for not
of
being?
course, of course, of course, excuse me, because I don't want to go. I
Yeah,
mean, look at me.
we don't want change. We fight change. We we
Yeah,
we we make our bodies go into fear of change.
yeah,
You know, there's some people get sick before classes. Have you noticed?
yes. कमल इसमें ना मुझे मुझे अभी बॉडी से इतना वो कनेक्शन हो रहा है कि मेरी बॉडी नहीं जाना चाहती है, नहीं जा देयर इज नो लाइक इफ ही इज गोइंग विद मी आल्सो देयर इज नो फियर लाइक दैट बट आई डोंट वांट टू गो बिकॉज़ मेबी मेरे को अपने आप से
Because
टाइम
what?
स्पेंड
Write
करना
down, लिख लो.
है या
Don't
राइट
make, don't decide कि ये होगा, वो होगा, वो होगा.
सिग्निफिकेंट या
Because we don't know. We have
या
we are so entrained and ingrained to hide things under the carpet.
यस सारी उम्र
So
यही तो काम
often
किया.
this is I've seen it million times in this 13 years. People don't want to let go. And when they let go, even choosing consciousness
यस
is not their reality. They will make themselves sick. सारा कुछ किया हुआ. They will not agree कि ये इसकी वजह था. नहीं जी, कुछ और था. Uh, So everywhere we are not choosing ourselves, but rather asking questions. Hey, what would this travel bring in? And what would this, will I enjoy it? Will I have fun? Will it make me money? If you had all your focus on that, then where is the fear?
यस अ फियर. या ट्रू. और अभी एंड यू नो दिस एनीथिंग लाइक इट डज सो आई मीन ग्रेटिट्यूड सो ग्रेटफुल यू नो. I mean, this something is amazing. छोटी चीजें really चलते फिरते. That thing was not in my world earlier. Thank you, access.
You guys, don't forget you are infinite beings. Don't ever forget. And for body, fear is not fun. It will tell you. It will give you the information. It's not itself when you force it on your body. Body's natural desire is to be aware and give you information and function from. It functions from flight and fight because it's aware. But as you start choosing to be more aware, it changes. That is how in this reality we function from fight and flight. But moment you start getting aware of it, moment you are in question, that also vanishes. That churning I used to have in my stomach 24/7 is not there. Always anticipating something wrong is going to happen. And what do I mean by when we get more aware?
Oh, so true. So true.
Yeah, recognize where you're functioning from. Become present as to how we function in our day-to-day life. Ask questions, become aware. See what controls us, what holds us, what distracts us. And as you keep becoming aware of, this is my pattern, this is what I always do, and start pocking and podding, and you become more willing to get rid of distractor implants. And body tends to have less and less fear. And distractor plants are never the issue. We choose them. They're there. You choose them. We keep living in that lie. Every time you buy into something, which is because you make those people more important, because you think you don't know enough, because you've always made yourself wrong, because. You buy it to some degree. You can let go of them. That's the beauty of access, the tools. You have to use them.
Yeah, now when you said no, कुछ बुरा ही हो जाएगा वाली बात, तो वो मुझे बात उसमें पसंद है, फाउंडेशन में आती है. What jails am I using to create the dominance of E is equal to MC square as a pretense that I'm not the greatness that I've always known I should be, but never seem to achieve it. Everything that is. So उसमें वो जब आगे उसने डेफिनेशंस दी है ना, तो उसमें डेफिनेशन आती है कि मतलब जो इविल दैट आई पुट इन द वर्ल्ड बाय डिमिनिशिंग थिंकिंग करप्शन. उसने बोला इससे बड़ी कोई करप्शन नहीं है ये सोचना कि आगे जो होगा वो खराब होगा, गलत होगा. डिमिनिश द बिगेस्ट करप्शन, not the goose, the general corruption known, but this corruption.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is what we learn na, from this reality. कि माड़ा माड़ा चुप कर जाओ हौली बोलो. You know, one lady was talking to me a few days back, and she was telling a story of her son. She said मेरे हाथ कांप रहे हैं, मतलब मेरी जुबान वो हो रही है while talking my husband कि नहीं आप बात करो, कोई बात नहीं मैं समझ सकती हूँ. And then she was more keen to attend some pog, not being with herself and emotions and all. कि मैंने वो करना है पहले वो करना है. मुझे अपना दिखता है ना. आई मीन आई कैन सी माई सेल्फ कि मुझे ऑफिस नजर आता है, मुझे और चीजें नजर आती थी. नॉट मी.
Yeah. And you guys have no fear. Please, let me tell you again. There is no fear in your world. Nothing makes you afraid. The moment you want to choose something, you can.
Yes.
You are the courageous ones that are here.
पंजाबी में कहते थे झूठी, सो बहुत कभी क्यों लगता है
Yeah.
अपने आप से झूठी.
Yeah. You are willing to be different and to do whatever works for you, regardless of whether anybody else chooses it or not. You are the people who are leaders, who are willing to go to a access journey. It needs a lot of courage to choose different.
Yeah. वो कहते हैं ना कंवल कि क्या होता है. आई वंडर एट टाइम, यू आई रियली वंडर. मेरे पीछे बुड़ैल है. बुड़ैल इज अ विलेज टोटल, यू नो, lakhs people are staying. And there's when I enter my house from Budaya, there's a lot of, you know, मेरे घर से दूर है थोड़ा फिर भी, garbage. When I enter ना गाड़ी घुमाता है मेरा ड्राइवर, तो मैं कहती हूँ गाड़ी रोकना. इतना गंद होता है, इतना गंद. People say you can't do anything, you know. All 100 people are saying we are like we lost the battle. You can't do. And I really stood there and asked, is it that tough, you know? and as the earth actually. I started taking action. It's just 2 weeks pale with another person, and imagine that thing is so clear, so clear. And then the lady say कि मैं यहाँ terrace garden walk नहीं कर सकती, मेरे वो ball बजती है. तो मैंने लगा, I just sat. I said this garden is for walking yoga or playing cricket. I said no, it's not that I want to stop anybody. But no, then I asked one person, I'm not at home. You can send me pictures whenever you see. And the messages go to horticulture, police, and all. Oh, now, yesterday, she says, there's such a peace in the park. Like people can walk, I said, wow, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I said,
just
this is
asking. Thank you, Varam. It's just asking for change.
Ka-
You don't
Kanwal.
have to do it.
Yeah,
You
Kanwal
think
is such a.
if we see it, then we will have to do it. No, you don't have to do it. You just have to ask, and the universe will rearrange it.
एंड कमल वहां पे मतलब हंड्रेड रैट्स लाइक डजन्स आ रहे हैं घरों में ना, क्योंकि लोग गंद फेंकते हैं, चूहे आ रहे हैं बारात की तरह. एंड दिस मैरिज इन माई हाउस कॉर्नर में. मैंने बोला आपकी बारात ये वाली आएगी लगता है मुझे, हंस के, लाइक सो मच फन डूइंग दैट, सो मच जॉय ऑल्सो, नथिंग मेकिंग इट. लोग नहीं करते हैं, वैसे नहीं करते हैं, कभी नहीं हुआ, इट्स ओके, you can't change. But since I feel that, that energy of that, I said, wow. And I really give a pat on my back.
Yeah, you need to. Hi, Gitu. Smita. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining in. Yes, and let me give you one more information today. Rules do not apply to you. This reality does not apply to you. Don't play by this reality.
Yeah.
You make the rules and
Yes.
make everybody play by your rules.
Yeah.
You can create anything. You're humanoids. You can always see a greater possibility because you're curious. You have no fear.
Yes, you have no fear. Actually, Kamal. And imagine people call a counselor कि भाई बुलाएंगे घर में करेंगे. She's calling me कि वो sorry मैम मैं आपको बता नहीं पा रही हूँ, मेरे father की बीमार है. बल्कि I'm saying the other way. Whereas she's telling me the stories, and you know that I don't need her. मतलब ठीक है, अच्छी बात करते हैं, बढ़िया. But not for these things. These are beyond their पहुंच. But it's so nice. I mean, dealing with this thing also. Lovely.
Exactly.
Amna, we were staying in 34 and somebody called me from there, like he said, मैम आपसे बात करनी है. आप इस सेक्टर में 18 साल पहले आए हो, आप मुझे सफाइयाँ कराने आए हो. कहते आपके बैग पे इतना गंद तक ठीक कर दिया आपने, आपके वो गार्डन हो गया, ये हो गया. मैंने सोचा मन में शायद हो सकता है. आई से या एंड वंस यू शेयर्ड कि मेरी डॉटर कहीं से जाती है ना, वो चीज़ सफा होती है, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता. एंड आई एम वंडरिंग, आई एम दैट एनर्जी, मैजिक.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever I go and मेरी नजर जाती है and the नजर gets things get created.
Yeah. You have to be insane to think like that in this reality. Veli
Yes.
beti hai, tenu ki lod hai safai karan di. That's what people would say. And to be happy is also to be insane.
Yeah.
Because actually there is nothing here to be happy about.
Yeah. People think ना कि क्या होता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, वो तो हम हटा नहीं सकते हैं, हो नहीं सकता. इनको कोई इंटरेस्ट
वेली
होगा कि
है वेली है इनको कोई काम नहीं है सफाइयां लगी हुई है. People would make you insane, but it is actually, according to this reality, insanity to choose something greater for you.
and I'm hardly around in the safai and there are people
Yeah,
working.
you don't have to do it. You just have to
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what stupidity are you using to create fear as real? Stupidity is what allows the distractor implant to run your life. If you weren't functioning from stupidity, would you be fearful? Would you make it real? Would fear be real to you? This mentality here is fear induced. How are they going to control you if they don't give you fear?
True. True. When I got the park done, one guy from 45 says, मैडम जितना मर्जी करा लो, 1 साल के बाद ऐसे ही होगा. अभी 3.5 साल हो गए, उससे बढ़िया हो रहा है. So,
Yeah. So that's their point of view. They create it. Your point of view is different. You create different. People say this is economic slack or whatever. People make so much of money during those times.
And Kamal, when you choose, when you ask, and you get a people like you, like I got a person, she's so creative. She said, मैंने जहाँ पे फूल लगाने हैं पेड़ के पास, वो गंदी जगह बनाई लोगों ने. It is so nice seeing, and she's such a joy seeing the nature, in the morning. So you get people like that also.
Yeah. So you are fearless, guys. Please recognize that. You don't have fear. And every time you get trapped, ask who does this belong to and return it to sender. You have courage to be different. How can you have fear? You have the courage to do something different. You have the courage to follow your knowing. Courage is the willingness to be different without validation. But knowing deep down that you are going anyway. That's not normal, going anywhere. Normal is कि एक बार तुम करा लो जितना मर्जी हो, फिर वैसे का वैसे ही हो जाएगा. You're not functioning from less. How many of you are like, why fear? What is fear? And what do you know about universe has your back?
And the interesting part is this: we say, "Ki who is going to save us is the police." And police guy is telling me, "Ma'am, आप I asked the driver गाड़ी रुकना." He said, "Madam, ज़्यादा सामने मत आया करो. आपका ना बहुत like आपको क्या जरूरत पड़ी है? ऐसे लोग अपनी नजरों में आप आ जाओगे. Look at him." And looked at his face. I mean, I didn't give any energy to him, and he just vanished from there.
Yeah. Achha, okay, I have a question for you. Those who have any kind of fear in their life, what is it that makes fear so attractive to you so that you keep choosing it time and again? How
Keeping
many of
ourselves
you?
limited.
Sorry?
Keeping ourselves finite and limited.
Yeah. We love, so I hear people, they love talking about fear. Will I have a relationship? Will I get married? I'm 40. There's one person for swap yesterday, worried about that. The other one is worried about how I'm going to just now got a son married and the daughter-in-law is living in my house, and how do I get around that? Asking questions. I want to make her comfortable. How often do we cut ourselves to accommodate others and then feel uh, because of fear of not being a good mother-in-law, not being a good do you need to cut off yourself to create a reality that doesn't work for you? Do you think that is the only option? You take a back seat when your daughter-in-law comes? What would you like?
माँ है ना, माँ को तो adjust करना पड़ेगा, अपनी जिंदगी
Everywhere
निकाल
you
के.
are functioning from the manual that was handed over to you, what mother has to be, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? And choose what actually will work? Right,
Yeah.
wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, basis, questions, and beyond. We never
And
even stop to wonder if there is anything else we can choose.
who made this manual? Fear.
Yeah. So recognize and ask yourself all the time, What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? Rather than मैं ऐसे करूंगी तो फिर ऐसे हो जाएगा, फिर मैं ये कर लेती हूँ, फिर उसको जगह दे देती हूँ, फिर वो किचन में जब जाती है तो मैं बाहर चली जाती हूँ मैं. I know it is very difficult. I've been living with my daughter. I'm learning a lot and I'm very grateful to her. Like I was listening to Dane's call and he was saying that um, he was using one word, I'm not remembering, that Gary was my, I can't remember, but anyway, he was the one who I used to resent more for what he used to tell me because I had to change. And I am so grateful to him that he pushed me to the potency I had. It was available to me. I wasn't choosing. Please recognize that everything that is in your life is a gift. And don't buy anything as real. Anything anybody says, you say, anything anybody hears or thinks or anything is not real. It's just an interesting point of view. Don't make anything real. It has become so natural, normal to be fearful. Trend on eggshells. No. Just ask a question. Don't buy into this reality where fight and flight is a natural response. You start to live by access tools, diminishes to a great extent your fight and flight. Ask a question, stop just that moment and stop. Because you always have a choice. Fear is not real. It is invented and it distracts us from being us. Choosing actually is joy, glory in our lives. You can never be scared. You can never be afraid. You're an infinite being. Those are just stories or points of view, belief systems that underneath the fear, which aren't even yours. Everywhere you bought that this will be fearful, don't do this. This is, please return it to sender with consciousness attached. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all 100 shots, boys, provides, bases, equations, and beyond.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you for such a beautiful call, and thank you, Nippi and Param, also for these awarenesses. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It really contributes, when
Thank you for being there and asking questions. That is such a contribution.
You guys be the reason to get up early in the morning in this chilly weather. How does it
I
compare?
know, I'm so grateful. You make my day.
मैं उठना नहीं चाह रही थी आज. मैं बार बार टाइम देखती थी 7:40. ओके 7:50 और लाइक 7:55 पे उठ ही जाऊंगी. कोई बात नहीं. Thank you so much.
So there are these things. We all have secrets, right? And we keep them hidden, and sometimes we hide them from ourselves. We don't even remember we have them because we've hidden them so much. So they are like unacknowledged and unseen. We never even see them for ourselves. And they are the ones which create cancer. So you can't get, if you hide them, how can they go away? you can't get free. So, heard growing up that you are as sick as your secrets, because they are the ones which are really controlling you, running your life. So, every way we learn to hide, to function from all these distractor implants. Would you be willing to let them go? Just because you can. Just
Yeah,
it's fun. Just because you're the one who chose them, you're the one who can let them go.
Kamal, how beautifully you said.
You always have a choice.
Yeah. When we see somebody's having cancer, constipation, stroke, I mean, you just come to know this. You just now said that, the lie.
Yeah,
And what is this beyond than the doctor?
bilkul. There are some things that we do keep doing. We keep trying to do them again and again and again, and we can never solve them. Why? Have you ever considered? Have you ever recognized, or even were curious what happens? Why this thing doesn't change?
Gut has to change. Gut changes.
No, you bought them. They're not yours. How can you change something that's not yours?
When you start recognizing, things get clear. Many years back, I saw constipation, maybe 20, how many more than that. सबसे पहले मेरा वो ठीक हुआ. When I started speaking, this something is very not
Yeah,
that not that I don't talk, but speaking for myself.
yeah. So every way you align and agree, or you resist and react, you lock it in your body, guys. It's got nothing to do with you. Everything anybody talks to you is just an interesting point of view. It's don't make it solid, don't buy into it, don't make it your reality. And we have the magic wand. We can clear it. And this statement keeps changing and becomes more dynamic and more powerful every time they change it. Do not listen or believe. In Access, we say never tell a story, never listen to a story. If you want to know more about the clearing statement, please go to theclearingstatement.com. That's the magic wand we have. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POADs, bases, questions, and beyond.
It's 9:10, Kamal.
Oh my God, sorry. I thank you. Mamta
Anjali,
usually tells me, and I just forget. I get so involved and so engrossed in the topic that,
Anjala created this.
yeah.
This call, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
True,
Thank you
Sandeep.
online. Thank you on Zoom. I couldn't put it on Facebook because the phone wasn't working. It wasn't opening. The other phone. So I think we can post it on Facebook from Insta. So, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope this was a contribution, change something in your life. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for making my day.
Thank you.